What if everything you've been taught about manifestation is actually keeping you from manifesting? The vision boards, the affirmations, the gratitude journals, they're all band-aids on a broken frequency. You're trying to override your vibration with positive thinking while your energy screams not worthy. It's like trying to tune your radio to a classical station while deliberately generating static. The law of attraction industry has sold you techniques and tools while carefully avoiding the one truth that would set you free. Your vibration isn't broken. It's precisely engineered to keep you seeking answers outside. The universe doesn't make mistakes. Right now, in this very moment, you're exactly where you need to be. That thought used to terrify me. During my darkest hours, when everything seemed to be falling apart, I couldn't understand how this could possibly be part of any divine plan. But here's what I discovered. Those moments of complete despair were actually doorways to the most profound transformations of my life. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to attract success effortlessly, while others struggle despite working twice as hard? The difference isn't luck, intelligence, or even hard work. It's vibration. Your vibration is like your energetic fingerprint. It's the unique frequency you're broadcasting to the universe every single moment of every single day. Think about the last time you walked into a room and instantly felt the energy shift. Maybe you've experienced walking into a place where people were arguing moments before. Even though the argument had ended, you could still feel that heavy, tense energy lingering in the air. That's because energy leaves an imprint, and more importantly, energy attracts similar energy. This isn't some mystical concept. It's physics. Everything in the universe is energy vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs create your energetic frequency. And here's the key that changed everything for me. The universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you're vibrating. Let me share something powerful with you. For years, I wanted financial abundance. I worked harder, longer hours, took more courses, got more certifications. But the more I chased money from a place of lack and fear, the more it seemed to slip through my fingers. Why? Because my vibration was centered on scarcity, on not having enough, on fear, poverty. And that's exactly what I kept attracting, more situations that reinforced those fears. The shift happened when I realized I was approaching it all wrong. Instead of focusing on what I didn't have, I began cultivating the feeling of abundance in my daily life. I started appreciating the wealth that was already present. The air I breathe, the water I drink, the sunshine on my face, the ideas in my mind. I began treating myself as if I was already wealthy, not by spending recklessly, but by making decisions from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. Something remarkable happened. Opportunities started appearing out of nowhere. People began reaching out with proposals and collaborations. Money started flowing from unexpected sources. But here's what's fascinating. Nothing in my external world had changed. The only thing that shifted was my vibration. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. This sounds too simple, too good to be true. But consider this. Have you ever noticed how your whole day seems to go wrong when you wake up in a bad mood? Or how one piece of good news can suddenly make everything in your life look brighter? That's your vibration at work. Your vibration isn't just about positive thinking. It's much deeper than that. It's about aligning your entire being, your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions with the frequency of what you want to attract. When you're truly aligned, manifestation becomes effortless because you're no longer working against yourself. Let me explain this through a simple example. Imagine two people who want to find love. The first person is constantly thinking, why am I still single? What's wrong with me? All the good ones are taken. Their vibration is one of lack, unworthiness, and desperation. The second person thinks, I am worthy of love. I am becoming the best version of myself. The right person will come at the perfect time. Their vibration is one of self-love, growth, and trust. Which person do you think is more likely to attract a healthy, loving relationship? The universe doesn't judge whether your vibration is good or bad. It simply matches it. If you're vibrating at the frequency of lack, you'll attract more experiences that make you feel lack. If you're vibrating at the frequency of abundance, you'll attract more abundance. But here's where most people get stuck. They try to fake it. They try to force positive thoughts while their entire being is screaming in disagreement. That's not alignment. That's denial. True vibrational alignment starts with radical honesty. You have to be willing to look at your current vibration without judgment. What are you really believing about yourself and your life? What stories are you telling yourself? What emotions are you carrying around? The most powerful shift in my life came when I stopped trying to force myself to feel good and instead learned to work with my vibration consciously. When negative emotions arise, I don't fight them. I thank them for showing me where I'm out of alignment. Every challenging situation becomes an opportunity to choose a higher vibration. You see, your power lies in your ability to choose your vibration in any given moment. This doesn't mean denying your current reality or pretending everything is perfect. It means understanding that your vibration is creating your future reality and you can change it. Think of yourself as a radio transmitter. If you want to listen to classical music, you tune into a classical music station. You don't argue with the radio about why it's not playing classical music when it's tuned to rock. You simply change the frequency. Your vibration works the same way. If you're not receiving what you want in life, you don't need to fight your current circumstances. You need to tune yourself to a different frequency. But how do you actually change your vibration? It starts with understanding that your vibration is created by three key elements: your dominant thoughts, your emotional state, and your physical energy. These three must be in harmony for powerful manifestation to occur. Let's talk about dominant thoughts first. Your mind processes thousands of thoughts each day, but not all of them affect your vibration equally. It's the thoughts you consistently return to, the ones that feel deeply true to you, that shape your vibrational frequency. These thoughts are like the foundation of a house. Everything else is built upon them. I discovered this truth during a period when nothing seemed to be working in my life. My business was struggling, my relationships were strained, and my health was suffering. On the surface, I was doing all the right things, setting goals, working hard, trying to stay positive. But underneath it all, my dominant thoughts were filled with doubt, unworthiness, and fear of failure. The breakthrough came when I started monitoring my thought patterns, like a scientist observing an experiment. I noticed that even when I was speaking positively or taking action toward my goals, my underlying thoughts were sabotaging me. This probably won't work anyway. I'm not really qualified for this. Who am I to want such big things? These thoughts were playing on repeat in the background of my mind, creating a vibration that attracted exactly what I feared. This is where most traditional self-help advice falls short. It's not enough to simply replace negative thoughts with positive ones. You need to address the root, the beliefs that generate those thoughts in the first place. When you change your core beliefs, your thoughts naturally shift and your vibration rises. The second element is your emotional state. Emotions are energy in motion. They're the fuel that powers your vibrational frequency. Many of us have been taught to suppress or ignore our emotions, especially the uncomfortable ones. But suppressed emotions don't disappear. They become stuck energy that keeps your... I learned to treat my emotions as messengers rather than enemies. When anxiety shows up, instead of trying to push it away, I ask, what are you trying to tell me? Often that anxiety is pointing to areas where I'm not being true to myself or where I'm trying to control things beyond my power. By acknowledging and working with my emotions, I release the stuck energy and allow my vibration to... Your physical energy is the third crucial element. Your body is an electromagnetic field generator. Every cell in your body emits energy, and this energy contributes to your overall vibration. This is why you might notice that it's harder to maintain a high vibration when you're tired, hungry, or physically depleted. I made a life-changing discovery when I started treating my body as a sacred instrument for manifestation rather than just a vehicle to carry my brain around. Simple practices like conscious breathing, movement, and spending time in nature became powerful tools for raising my vibration. When your body is vibrating at a high frequency, it becomes much easier for your thoughts and emotions to follow suit. Here's a practice I use daily to align these three elements. First thing in the morning, before checking my phone or engaging with the world, I take 10 deep breaths. With each breath, I scan my body for any tension or stuck. I notice my thoughts without trying to change them. I allow myself to feel whatever emotions are present. This simple practice helps me identify my current vibration and consciously choose where to direct it. But perhaps the most powerful discovery I made about vibration is this: your vibration isn't just affecting you. It's affecting everyone and everything around you. When you raise your vibration, you automatically lift the vibration of your environment and the people in your life. This is why working on your own vibration is one of the most selfless things you can do. Every person you encounter today will be affected by your vibration. Every room you walk into will be altered by the energy you bring. Every conversation you have will be colored by your frequency. This isn't about responsibility. It's about power. The power to influence reality itself through the quality of your being. I've watched rooms transform when someone operating at a high vibration walks in. I've seen chronic complainers suddenly shift into possibility thinking. I've witnessed long-standing conflicts dissolve in the presence of someone vibrating at the frequency of peace. This isn't magic. It's physics. Higher frequencies naturally elevate lower ones. But here's where most people get stuck in their manifestation journey. They focus all their attention on what they want to attract while ignoring what they're currently emanating. It's like trying to receive a clear radio signal while simultaneously broadcasting. The universe can only give you what you have the capacity to receive, and that capacity is determined by your vibration. Let me share a powerful truth that transformed my understanding of manifestation. Everything you want is already present in your reality as a potential. Abundance, love, health, success. They exist as frequencies that you can tune in. When you're not experiencing these things, it's not because they're absent from your life. It's because you're not vibrating in harmony with them. Think about water. It can exist as ice, liquid, or steam, same substance, different vibrations. Your reality works the same way. The circumstances of your life are simply energy manifesting in different forms based on your vibrational frequency. Change your vibration, and you literally change how energy materializes in your physical reality. This understanding revolutionized how I approach challenges. Instead of trying to fix problems in the physical world, I focus on shifting my vibration. When faced with financial difficulties, rather than immediately jumping into action plans and strategies, I work on aligning my energy with abundance. When dealing with relationship issues, I concentrate on becoming the frequency of love before taking any external actions. The results have been nothing short of miraculous. Solutions appear seemingly out of nowhere. The right people show up at exactly the right time. Opportunities present themselves without effort. But here's the key: none of these things are actually appearing out of nowhere. They were always there as potentials, waiting for me to vibrate at the frequency that would allow me to perceive and receive them. This brings us to a crucial point about manifestation that's often misunderstood. Many people think manifesting is about getting what you want, but true manifestation is about becoming the frequency of what you want. When you become that frequency, you don't need to chase or struggle or force things to happen. What you desire naturally flows to you because you're vibrating in harmony with it. Let me give you a practical example. Say you want to manifest more money. Most people focus on the actions they need to take: working harder, starting a side business, investing wisely. These actions aren't wrong, but they're secondary. The primary work is becoming the vibration of wealth consciousness. What does wealth consciousness feel like? It feels like knowing that resources are abundant and always available to you. It feels like trust in your ability to generate value and receive compensation. It feels like appreciation for the wealth that already exists in your life. When you consistently hold this vibration, your actions naturally align with wealth creation, and opportunities for abundance start appearing in your reality. The same principle applies to any area of life. Want to manifest better health? Become the vibration of vitality and well-being. Want to manifest loving relationships? Become the vibration of love itself. Want to manifest career success? Become the vibration of contribution and excellence. But here's the part that trips up many people. You can't fake your vibration. You can't pretend to feel abundant while secretly worrying about money. You can't act loving while harboring resentment. Your true vibration always reflects your deepest beliefs and feelings, not your surface thoughts or actions. This is why authentic inner work is essential for raising your vibration. You must be willing to face and transform the beliefs, fears, and emotional patterns that are keeping your frequency low. This isn't always comfortable, but it's infinitely more powerful than trying to force positive thinking over unresolved internal conflicts. One of the most transformative practices I've discovered is what I call vibrational integrity. This means being completely honest with yourself about where your energy is genuinely resonating. When you feel triggered or upset, instead of rushing to positive thoughts, pause and ask, what's the true vibration I'm holding right now? What belief or fear is creating this frequency? This level of self-awareness becomes your compass for manifestation. Every time you notice yourself operating at a lower vibration, you have an opportunity to choose again. Not by suppressing or denying what you're feeling, but by consciously shifting your energy to a higher frequency. Here's a powerful truth. Your natural state is high vibration. Joy, peace, love, abundance. These are your spiritual DNA. When you're vibrating at a lower frequency, it's because you're holding on to something that's blocking your natural state. Release the block and your vibration automatically rises. Think of it like a helium balloon tied down with weights. The balloon naturally wants to rise, but it can't until you remove the weights. Your consciousness is the same way. It naturally wants to expand into higher frequencies, but it's held down by limiting beliefs, unprocessed emotions, and fear-based thinking. This understanding completely changes how you approach personal growth. Instead of trying to add something to yourself, more positive thoughts, more affirmations, more techniques, focus on releasing what's blocking your natural high vibration. What old stories are you carrying? What past hurts are you holding on to? What fears are weighing you down? I discovered that the fastest way to raise my vibration was to practice radical acceptance of my current frequency while simultaneously holding the intention for elevation. This might sound contradictory, but it's actually the key to sustainable transformation. When you fight against your current vibration, you create resistance that keeps you stuck. When you accept where you are while staying open to where you want to go, you allow natural elevation to occur. Let me share a practical technique I use daily. I call it the frequency ladder. When I notice myself in a low vibration, feeling stressed, anxious, or fearful, I don't try to jump immediately to joy or abundance. Instead, I find the next available, better feeling frequency. If I'm in fear, I might move to confusion. From confusion, I might move to hope. From hope to optimism. From optimism to trust. Each step up the frequency ladder is manageable and authentic. This gradual elevation is much more powerful than trying to force yourself into a high vibration. You're not ready for it. It's like climbing a mountain. You reach the summit one step at a time. Each step builds your vibrational muscle and creates sustainable change. Another crucial aspect of maintaining a high vibration is understanding the role of contrast in your life. Contrast. The appearance of what you don't want isn't a sign of failure in your manifestation practice. It's actually a vital part of the process. Contrast helps you clarify what you do want and provides the energy for expansion. When unwanted circumstances appear in your life, instead of seeing them as evidence that manifestation isn't working, recognize them as opportunities to refine your vibration. Every challenge is really asking, are you willing to maintain your high frequency even when external reality hasn't caught up yet? This is where most people give up their power. They let external circumstances dictate their vibration instead of using their vibration to transform their circumstances. Remember, your external reality is a reflection of past vibrations. Your current vibration is creating your future reality. Stay true to the frequency you want to manifest, especially when your current circumstances seem to contradict it. The mastery of vibration comes when you understand that every moment is an opportunity to choose your frequency. Every interaction, every challenge, every success, every disappointment, these aren't random events happening to you. They're invitations to demonstrate your vibrational commitment Let me share something profound that revolutionized my manifestation practice. I noticed that the universe often tests your vibrational declaration. When you decide to vibrate at the frequency of abundance, you might temporarily experience even greater lack. When you choose to vibrate at the frequency of love, old relationship wounds might surface. When you commit to the frequency of health, physical symptoms might initially intensify. This isn't the universe being cruel. It's consciousness testing your dedication to your chosen vibration. It's asking, will you maintain this frequency even when external evidence suggests otherwise? Do you trust the power of your vibration more than you trust appearance? Those who master manifestation understand that these moments of contrast are actually accelerators for transformation. When you can maintain your chosen vibration despite external circumstances, you demonstrate to the universe that you're ready to embody that frequency permanently. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. At first, you wobble and maybe even fall. These moments of instability aren't signs that you should give up. They're opportunities to strengthen your balance. Your vibrational practice works the same way. Each challenge is an opportunity to strengthen your frequency. Here's a powerful practice I use during these testing periods. I call it future self frequency. Instead of reacting to current circumstances, I tune into the vibration of my future self, who has already manifested what I desire. How does that version of me think? How do they feel? What energy do they carry? By holding this frequency now, I collapse time and bring that future reality into my present experience. But here's something crucial about vibration that many miss. It's not just about feeling good. It's about feeling true. Sometimes the highest vibration available to you in a moment might be honest anger rather than forced positivity. Clean. Conscious anger can actually be a higher frequency than suppressed peace. This understanding liberates you from the tyranny of toxic positivity. You don't need to pretend everything is perfect. You don't need to deny your human experience. What you need is to be authentic while maintaining awareness of your vibrational choice in each moment. The key is to develop what I call vibrational literacy, the ability to read and understand the different frequencies available to you. Just as a musician learns to distinguish between notes, you can learn to distinguish between vibrations. What does abundance actually feel like in your body? What's the texture of genuine peace? What's the frequency of authentic love? This vibrational literacy becomes your superpower in manifestation. Instead of trying to think your way to what you want, you can feel your way there. Your body becomes your tuning fork, telling you when you're aligned with your desires and when you're off frequency. Let me share a profound secret about rapid manifestation. The speed at which your desires manifest is directly proportional to your vibrational consistency. It's not about how high you can raise your vibration in moments of inspiration. It's about how consistently you can maintain your chosen frequency throughout your daily life. This is why small, consistent vibrational choices are more powerful than occasional big shifts. How you respond to traffic, how you treat the cashier at the grocery store, how you handle minor irritations. These moments matter more than your vibration during meditation or visualization. Think of it like building a fire. A few big logs might create an impressive flame temporarily, but it's the steady addition of smaller pieces that create sustainable heat. Your vibration works the same way. Regular, conscious choices to maintain your frequency create more powerful manifestation than sporadic spiritual highs. Here's a practice I use to maintain vibrational consistency. Throughout the day, I set gentle reminders to check my frequency, not to judge or correct it, but to become aware of it. This awareness alone often naturally elevates my vibration. It's like shining a light in a dark room. The mere presence of consciousness raises but perhaps the most powerful discovery I've made about vibration is this. Your highest possible frequency is the frequency of service. When you shift your focus from what you can get to what you can give, from what you can accumulate to what you can contribute, your vibration naturally elevates to its peak potential. This isn't about sacrificing your desires or denying your needs. It's about understanding that the highest fulfillment comes when your manifestation serves not just you, but the greater good. When your desires align with service, you tap into the most powerful creative force in the universe. Everything you want to manifest: wealth, health, love, success. How could it serve others? How could your abundance create opportunities for those around you? How could your well-being inspire others to prioritize their health? How could your love overflow to heal others? When you hold this perspective, manifestation becomes not just a personal practice, but a way of elevating the collective consciousness. Your high vibration becomes a gift to the world. Your personal transformation becomes a catalyst for global change. As we conclude our time together, I want to leave you with this ultimate truth about vibration and manifesting. You are not learning to manipulate energy. You are remembering your true nature as energy itself. You are not trying to access some external power. You are awakening to the power that has always existed. Every challenge in your life is really asking one question: are you willing to be who you truly are? Every desire is really pointing to one truth: you already are what you seek to become. Every manifestation practice is really about one thing: remembering your true nature as a being of pure, creative consciousness. Your vibration is your signature in the universe. It's your unique expression of the infinite potential that exists within all things. As you leave here today, know that you have everything you need to manifest your desires. The power isn't in the techniques or the tools. It's in your willingness to align with your highest frequency. Remember, the universe isn't waiting for you to become something different. It's waiting for you to vibrate in harmony with who you already are. Your work isn't to become worthy of your desires. It's to release everything that makes you doubt your worthiness. Your path isn't to learn new ways of being. It's to unlearn the ways of being that don't reflect your true nature. The choice is yours in every moment. What frequency will you choose? What reality will you create? What version of yourself will you be? The universe is listening, responding, and reflecting back to you exactly what you're vibrating. Make your frequency a conscious choice, and watch as the entire universe conspires to match your song. Go forth now, not as seekers of manifestation, but as conscious creators of reality. Let your vibration be your gift to the world. Let your frequency be your legacy. And remember, in every moment, you are one choice away from a completely different. Choose wisely, choose consciously, and choose love. The power is yours. The time is now. The frequency is love.